Okay, welcome to yoga for Thursday, May 26, 2022. Let's come to a comfortable position. Let's start seated. So if you have a block or a pillow, you may wish to sit on that block or pillow to raise your hips up so that they're at the same level as your knees. And come to Sukhasana, or your crisscross applesauce. Activate your feet, drawing the toes towards your shins. Sit up tall, plugging your sit bones into the earth. Shin parallel with the earth. And close your eyes. Bring your hands to rest on your thighs, palms up, and the thumb, middle finger, and forefinger together. And start to breathe. So as you inhale, feel your chest rise, but don't let your shoulders rise. And as you exhale, maybe your chest goes, well, it collapses to some degree, but don't let your shoulders collapse. Inhale, expand the chest, expand the belly. And as you exhale, draw the belly button towards the spine. Plugging into your breath. Taking the time to be still. Now, with the increasing heat, there can be some benefit to some alternate nostril breathing. So let's come into that. So bring your right pointer finger, middle finger in between your eyebrows. Right thumb will rest on the right nostril and the right ring finger on the left nostril. Pinch off the right nostril and inhale through the left. When you get to the top, pinch off the left and exhale through the right, releasing the right thumb. Inhale through the right, all the way to the top. Pinch off the right nostril, release the left. Exhale through the left nostril. Inhale through the left, all the way to the top. Pinch off the left. Release the thumb. Exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. Pinch the right off. Release the ring finger. Exhale through the left. One more round on your own. Inhaling through the left. And you complete the round when you've exhaled through the left. And when you've completed, bring your right hand back to your thighs. Thumb, middle finger, and forefinger sit all together, palms up. Sitting up tall. Inhale, lift your arms up to the sky. Take your gaze up where your palms meet, and as you exhale, bring those hands together in prayer at your heart. Inhale, sweep and gather it up. Exhale, palms come together. Inhale one more time, sweep and gather it up. Exhale, palms come together. Bring your hands to rest on your knees, sitting up tall. And as you exhale next, turn to look over your right shoulder, keeping the left shoulder down. aligning the chin with the shoulder. Turn your head back to center. And an exhale to turn to look over the left shoulder. And back to center. If you've used a block or a pillow, clear it out. And bring the soles of your feet together, knees open wide. You can hold on to your ankles or cup the tops of your toes with your hands. Sitting up tall, inhale. And as you exhale, hinge at the hips, folding forward a little bit towards your feet. It may only be a little bit, but that's okay. If you're holding onto your ankles, you may wish to place your elbows up by your knees and apply a little bit of pressure to open into the inner thigh. Keep breathing. See if you can bend a little bit deeper. And rise back up. Take your right foot, keeping your left foot where it is. Take your right foot and place it on the outside of the left thigh. So the right foot is on the floor, right knee is pointed at the ceiling. Bring that left foot back towards the right hip. Now you can take your left arm and hug your right knee. So maybe you put the right knee in the left elbow crease. Sit up tall and lift your right arm up to the sky. And as you exhale, plant your right hand behind your right hip. And twist to the right. Twisting at the waist, not at the neck. Sitting up tall. And with every exhale, see if you can deepen the twist just a little bit more. Inhale to sit up tall. Exhale to twist. Slowly unwind, come back to center. And take your right foot and let's switch. So you come back to bending your right knee. Bring the soles of your feet together actually first. Come back to your Baddha Konasana, sitting up tall. Hold on to the ankles or the ends of the toes. And on an exhale, hinge at the hips and forward fold. With each inhale, maybe you get a little bit more surrender into the pose. A little more release. Walk yourself back up to seated. Now take that left foot and plant it on the right side of the right thigh. Left foot's on the floor, left knee points at the ceiling. Right foot is coming towards the left buttock. This time, hug the left knee with the right elbow and lift the left arm up to the sky. On an exhale, plant the left hand behind the left hip. Inhale to sit up tall. And as you exhale, twisting at the waist to the left. Inhale, sit up tall. And exhale, twist a little bit deeper. Inhale, sitting up tall. Exhale, one more twist. Slowly unwind and come back to center. Bring your left foot to meet your right. And let's come on to hands and knees. Fingers spread wide like starfish underneath your shoulders. Knees underneath hips. Neutral spine. Inhale, lower the belly, lift the tailbone, take your gaze up as you bring your crown towards your tail. Cow. On the exhale, leading with the tailbone, curl the tailbone under, round the spine, drop your gaze. Pressing your shoulders away from the mat for cat. Inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Come back to neutral spine. Inhale. And as you exhale, extend the right leg back behind you, pressing the right heel to the back wall. Belly button to spine, neutral neck. Extend the left arm out in front of you, reaching to shake the hand of the person in front of you. Inhale. And as you exhale, bend the elbow and knee, bringing them to meet underneath your torso. Extend the leg and arm long. Inhale, extending long. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, extend long. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, extend long. And exhale, lower hand and knee to the floor. Inhale, extend the left leg. Exhale, press the left heel to the back of the room. Inhale, extend the right arm, shaking the hand of the person in front of you. Inhale. On the exhale, elbow to knee. Don't forget about that belly button to spine. Inhale, reach long. Exhale, elbow to knee, rounding the spine as you do it. Inhale, extend long. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, extend long. And lower your hand and knee to the floor. Coming back to neutral spine. Shift your hips to the right and start to draw a circle on the back wall with your hips. So shifting them over to the left, and then bringing your hips forward and then back around. Emphasize the circle, pressing those hips far to the right and far to the left. And then switch the direction of that circle. And come back to center. Step back to plank, your push-up position. Either toes curled under and heels pressed to the back of the room, or knees on the floor. Either way, flat back from crown to tail. Activate the belly button to spine so that the front of the body does half the work as well as the back. Slowly lower all the way down to your belly, bringing your elbows in by your ribs. Untuck those toes and interlace the hands in the small of your, more down by your tailbone, so that your thumbs are pointing towards the back of the room. Elbows are drawn slightly towards each other. Nose hovers off the mat. Press the tops of the feet into the mat so that your legs become buoyant. Inhale, start to peel your chest off the mat, pressing your hands towards your feet. No wrinkles in the back of the neck. Exhale, lower back down. Inhale up. Pressing the hands towards the feet, maybe you start to lift the legs off the mat, reaching the toes for the back of the room. Exhale down. Inhale up one more time. And exhale back down. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Curl those toes under. Press yourself back up onto all fours. Hands right underneath your shoulders. Slide your hips back over your calves. Press your hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Your inverted V, so knees are slightly bent. Torso can rest on your thighs. You're on the balls of your toes. So your heels are pressing towards the earth, but they're not making contact. Think about shifting your weight over top of your heels, not into your wrists. Shake your head no, and nod your head yes. Your head is not part of this pose at all. Let go of it. Now walk your hands back towards your feet, coming to a forward fold at the back of the mat. Knees are bent. Hands are on either side of your feet. Crown of your head aligns with the mat. Wrap your hands around the backs of your ankles. See if you can imagine yourself bringing your head between your legs. Maybe you start to straighten your knees a little bit. Release your ankles and slowly rise all the way up to standing. Inhale, reach those arms up to the sky. As you exhale, bring your hands together in prayer. Standing up tall. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, forward fold, all the way down to the floor. Walk your hands forward, coming back to your down dog. From here, see if you can float into your plank. And then back up to down dog. And plank. And down dog. Plank one more time. And lower all the way down to your belly. Bring your hands down by your sides, palms up, hover the nose off the mat. Press the tops of your feet into the mat. And as you inhale, peel your chest off the mat, hover the arms, no wrinkles in the back of the neck. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up one more time. And exhale down. Plant those hands underneath your shoulders. Bring yourself back up onto all fours. Big toes touch, knees wide, coming to a wide-kneed child's pose. So forehead comes to the mat, right about the hairline. Or use a prop, whether that be your stacked palms or a pillow or a block, to bring the earth to you. If your hands aren't involved, reach your arms long overhead for the top of the mat. Let your torso be heavy in between your thighs. Let your shoulders relax wherever they are. Make sure they're not sliding up into your ears. Press up onto all fours again. And let's take your left foot forward, coming into a low lunge. So left foot on the floor, left knee bent. Hands frame the left foot. Right knee is on the mat. And slide that right knee back a little to open into that right hip. From here, bring your hands to your left thigh and sweep your arms up to the sky so that the palms face each other. Left knee is still bent and it's not tractioning past your toes. Gaze straight ahead, shoulders out of the ears. Reach your right arm forward over top of your left knee, left arm back. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, bring your hands down to the mat. Planting your right hand on the mat, sweep the left arm up to the sky so the left palm faces the left side of the room, as does your face and chest. Reaching long through those left fingers. If I had a ruler, I'd draw a straight line from your left fingertips all the way down to your right hand. Bring that left hand back down to the mat and step the right foot forward to meet the left, coming to a forward fold at the top of the mat. Come to ragdoll, so opposite thumb and opposite elbow crease, aligning the crown of the head with the forearms. Maybe you start to straighten those legs a little bit more. And sway side to side. Come back to center. Release your hands to the floor. And slowly start to rise up, one vertebrae at a time. Reaching those arms up to the sky. Palms come together, and as you exhale, hands come together in prayer. Inhale, sweep and gather up those arms. Exhale, palms come together. Hinge at the hips, forward fold all the way down. Inhale, flat back for monkey. So flat back from crown to tail. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees and slowly rise all the way up to standing. Reach those arms up to the sky. Palms come together at the top, and as you exhale, hands together in prayer. Inhale, lift those arms back up. Exhale, forward fold all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands down on the mat and step the left foot back, lowering the left knee, coming to a low lunge on the opposite side. So slide that left knee back, opening into that left hip. Now bring your hands to your right thigh and sweep your arms up to the sky. Right knee stacks on top of right ankle. Shoulders out of the ears. Reach the left arm forward, the right arm back. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands down to the mat. Plant the left hand on the floor beside the right foot. Sweep the right arm up to the sky so the right palm, your face, your chest face the right sidewall. Straight line from right fingertips down to left hand. And bring your right hand back to the floor beside the right foot. And step your right foot back to meet the left, pressing yourself back to a plank or your version. And lower all the way down to your belly. Come to Sphinx. So bring your elbows underneath your shoulders, palms on the floor with your forearms in front of you. Coming to a different back bend. Gaze is straight ahead, shoulders out of the ears. And bend your knees so that the feet are in the air. And shift your feet side to side, windshield wiper those feet. Unwinding your lower back. Release the left foot to the floor and sweep your right hand back to hold on to the top of the right foot. Turn your left arm so that the fingertips on the left are pointing at the right side wall. So your forearm is more of a kickstand in front of your chest. Keep the right knee in alignment with the left so that the knees are both pointing to the back of the room. Don't let the right knee sway out to the side. Now you can stay right here, or if you want a little bit more tension, press that right foot into the right hand. Opening more into the right quad and into the right shoulder. But listen to your shoulder. If it doesn't want to do this, don't press. Gaze is straight ahead. Release the right foot. Bring the right arm back to meet the left. Back to your Sphinx. Bend your knees, feet up in the air, and windshield side to side again. This time, lower the right leg to the ground. Take the left hand and reach around and grab the top of the left foot. Left hand, left foot. This time your right arm is the kickstand, so point the fingers on the right, the left side of the room. Drawing your left foot towards your buttock. Maybe you press the left foot into the left hand, a little more active. Gaze straight ahead, shoulders out of the ears. Keep those knees aligned. Don't let the left knee go out to the side. Lower the left foot and come back to Sphinx. So elbows underneath the shoulders, palms on the floor, shoulders out of the ears. Press your hands into the floor and lift your shoulders off the mat. A little bit deeper. Rebend the elbows, coming back down. Plant your hands underneath your shoulders, pressing up onto all fours. And this time bring knees, calves, and ankles all together, lowering your forehead to the mat, coming back to a child's pose, but a more traditional one this time. Again, it's okay to use a prop to bring the mat to you. If your hands are free, bring your hands down by your ankles, taking the shoulders out of the pose. Let your tailbone be heavy. And bring yourself back up onto all fours. And so back onto all fours. Bring your knees underneath your hips. Curl those toes under. Press your hips up and back to downward facing dog. Walk that dog, bending one knee and then the other. Up on all 10 toes. And then as you exhale, press both heels towards the mat. Take teeny tiny baby steps. Walk your feet forward so that you come to a forward fold at the top of your mat again. And as you inhale, start to rise all the way up to standing. Standing at the top of your mat, feet hip distance apart. So that's about 2 fists. Reach your right arm up to the sky, shoulders out of the ear, right palm faces the left side of the room. Left arm is down by your side, fingertips reach for the floor. As you exhale, lean to the left, reaching your right arm towards the left side of the room, making a C curve. Inhale back up. Exhale, lean to the left. Inhale up. And exhale, lean to the left. Inhale back up, but leave that right arm up. Step the left foot back and then behind the right foot. Actually, take your right arm down too, both arms down. So left foot back, behind, and then to the right side of the right foot. Now lift the left arm up to the sky. Right arm down by your side. Lean to the left. And back up. Lean to the left. And up. One more time. Lean to the left. And up. Bring the left foot back to meet the right, coming back to the top. Okay, so we're standing top of the mat. Feet are hip distance apart. Right arm reaches down. So the fingertips on the right are reaching for the floor. Left arm reaches up to the sky. Now you're going to reach the left arm towards the right side of the room as your right fingertips reach for the floor. It's coming to a C curve. And back up. Exhale, lean to the left. Inhale up. Exhale, lean to the left. Inhale up and float that left hand back down. Okay, take the right foot back, step it to the left behind the left foot, and then step it a little over to the left a little bit more. So now lift the right arm up to the sky, left arm down, and lean to the left. A little bit of balance. Inhale up. Exhale, lean to the left. Inhale up. Exhale, lean to the left. Inhale back up, float the right arm down, bring the right foot forward to meet the left. Maybe shake those little knees out, standing up tall. Try walking on a tightrope. Step the right foot back behind the left, but maybe it's 2 steps behind the left. Straight in a line. Bring your arms out to a T like you're walking on a tightrope. And play with the distance between your front heel and your back toes. Gaze straight ahead, chin parallel with the earth. Bring the right foot back forward. Try it the opposite. Step the left foot behind the right, as if you're walking on a tightrope. Arms out to the sides, palms down. Shoulders down, gaze straight ahead, chin parallel with the earth. And again, play with the distance between your feet. Breathe. Keep your torso active. And bring the left foot forward to the right, coming back so that they're 2 fists apart. Inhale, lift those arms up to the sky. As you exhale, hinge at the hips, forward fold all the way down to the floor. Inhale, halfway lift for monkey. Exhale, forward fold. Step back to plank. And lower all the way down to your belly. Uncurl those toes, palms underneath your shoulders. Inhale, peel the chest off the mat, hover the hands, press the tops of your feet into the mat. Exhale, lower back down. Inhale, press yourself up onto all fours. And then sweep your legs around so that you're coming to a seated position, lowering all the way down to your spine. All right, hug those knees into your chest. And rock side to side. Come back to center. And release your feet to the floor. Cross the right leg over the left and open the arms out to a T. Palms up. Let your knees fall to the left as you take your gaze over your right shoulder. You feel your right hip coming off the mat, coming into a spinal twist. Breathing into the twist. Float those knees back up to center, nose back to center, uncross the knees and switch the cross so it's left over right. This time the knees fall to the right and gaze goes to the left. Left hip is off the ground. And bring your knees back to center. Uncross the feet. Walk your feet hip distance apart, and then windshield wiper the knees side to side. Slowly. Walk your feet closer together and closer to your bottom, arms down by your sides, palms down. We're going to come to bridge. So pressing through the four corners of your feet, heavy on the tailbone. Inhale, imprint your spine into the mat. Slight pelvic tilt as you start to peel your spine off the mat, one vertebrae at a time. Pressing up into bridge. Pressing your shins towards the front of the room. You're staying for the exhale and one more inhale. And you're going to use the full length of that second exhale to roll on back down. And then back up onto your tailbone. Inhale, imprint your spine into the mat, rolling back up. Staying for an exhale. Inhale again. And as you exhale, roll on back down. Coming back to rolling up onto your tailbone. Like the right knee in towards the chest. Rotate that right ankle. And switch the direction. Bring the knee wide towards the armpit. And reach around for a half happy baby on the right. So holding on to the sole of the foot or your pant leg or your calf, pressing the knee into the armpit. The sole of the foot is parallel with the earth. Opening into the hip. Release the right foot to the floor. Hug the left knee in towards the chest. Let the knee be heavy. And rotate the left ankle. And switch the rotation. Come back to center. Come to a half happy baby on the left. Holding on to either the sole of the foot or the pant leg or calf. Pressing the left knee into the armpit, stacking the ankle over top of the knee. Opening into the hip. And release the left foot, coming to the floor. Bring your knees together, TP together. Walk your feet to the width of the mat. So we're in half Shavasana. And bring your arms down by your sides, palms up. Lift up your chest and squeeze your shoulder blades together. And let your shoulder blades melt into the mat. A big deep breath in through your nose. Open your mouth and sigh it all out. And one more big deep breath in through the nose. Open your mouth, stick out your tongue, and sigh it all out. Close your mouth, close your eyes. Feel yourself melt into the earth, becoming one with the earth, coming to your Shavasana. Wiggle your fingers and toes. And bring your feet together. Rolling over onto the right side, coming into a fetal position. And make your way up to a seated position. Sitting up tall, the way we started, crisscross applesauce, Sukhasana. And bring your palms together at your heart in prayer. Taking a gentle bow of your head towards your hands. And taking a moment of gratitude for all the goodness in our lives, all that our bodies do for us. Bring the thumbs to the third eye center. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. May all beings everywhere have health, happiness, and peace. And may my thoughts, words, and actions in some humble way contribute to the well-being of all beings everywhere. Namaste.